Excuse me. All right.
Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. Great to be back in Perth, a world leader in the number of people around whom you shouldn't make a sudden move. Today, back at Domain Stadium. I'm joined by my accomplice in prime time, Matthew Richardson.
Yes, thanks, Dennis. Real pleasure to be here for this game today.
Contending today's match is the Swans and the Fremantle.
Fremantle.
Here we go. It's Swan Districts versus the Fremantle. Bug shoots off the handball. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Mould throws it clear as day. He plays on now. Peterwood, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. The ball bounced favourably for Bevan with the ball. Handball finds Bug. Bug was taken hard. Chips it down towards half forward. Clean pick up by Martin. Good tap from Martin. Handball short. Interception. Collected by Hussey. Well, you've got to move faster than that. That's holding the ball. Jams it on the boot. The contest, no match for him. Kicks it across the ground. Controls. Approaching the goals now. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Martin on for East Fremantle. Tapped by Crowley. He controls the bouncing ball. A low stabbing kick. Andrew has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Stephen gets the upper hand.
Stephen told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. He boots it.
Peterwood misses the goals. Point the difference. Disappointing kick there, and the mark will be paid. Mould puts it on the boot. Great mark. Jams it on the boot now. Wilkins takes it well. Send the top in, big fella. Coughed up by... They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Pickering Thumps the ball for goal. Pickering with the goal. He's kicked the first goal.
Pickering needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
Umpire bounces the ball. Guided down nicely by Wilkins. Peterwood approaching home now. Marks. Bolt puts it on the boot. Got under it. He kicks it. Going. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. The bouncing ball is controlled. Brereton runs past and gets the ball. Rayner boots it. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Jams it on the boot. He gets above the crowd. Looks like he panicked there. That was all gains. Jams it on the boot. Pointless attempt by Fogarty or Wiedemann. Punishing kick from... The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The score's Swan Districts 8 to East Fremantle 0.
We'll be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying. They are setting the standard out there.
The second term is underway.
Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there.
Guided down nicely by Coghlan. Hussey gets it on the bounce. Peterwood runs in. A monster of a kick gets home. Chalk it up 6 points. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Foley punches it. Fogarty guides it. Rayner puts it on the boot. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Kicked by Suter. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Wiedemann seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. Kelso with the ball, puts boot to ball. It comes off hands. Bolt takes the opportunity. Bevan takes the opportunity. Sauter with the tap. Gaines gets a fist to it. Gaines giving away a free.
Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. A mark by Meredith.
He's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. He steadies now in front of goal. He gets boot to the ball. A good contested mark there. He gets boot to the ball. Good mark. He slams that on the boot.
The mark is taken by Parkinson. Parkinson feeds it wide. Over the top of the pack. Kicks from the pack. Only a behind. The Swans by 15 points. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Stephen gets the upper hand.
Stephen seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. He kicks the ball. Martin marks the ball. He boots it. Has the mark all to himself. He gets boot to the ball. Gaines takes the mark uncontested.
Kicks. Junker takes the mark uncontested.
He's got a hold of that one. Drummond marks it.
Sends it on its way. Collects. Taps. Approaching the goals now. Wiedemann lines it up. 30 metres from home. He's on a 30-degree angle. Nice goal from Wiedemann. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Coghlan with the punch. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. The ball mopped up. Pug sends it out to space. Parkinson guides it. Shouldn't be too long in this half now. Moves it quickly by hand. Pickering has gone missing, Richo.
Dennis, he just seems to be continually choosing the wrong option.
Gets his first possession of the match. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. And there's the bounce. Guided down nicely by Coghlan. Bug goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. His kick slurs off the side of his boot. There's been a lot to enjoy in the second quarter. The scores are... Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
They've come out from the long break and hopefully they have agreed upon the price they must pay for success. Doing this enables teams to ignore the minor hurts, the opposition pressure and the temporary failures.
Suter racking up the possessions. He grabs it on the run. Meredith injured. I don't think he'll be coming back out. That was nasty stuff. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. He keeps it in play. You got to pass the ball.
What the hell?
Rooted by Stephen. Takes it well.
Hale told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Foley hand passes the ball. Bevan intercepts it. Rayner knocks it down. Rayner sharks the ball away.
I can already tell that's not too good. He's injured. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Wiedemann kicks it. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Fogarty on a 30-degree angle right here. East Fremantle has dropped more than 2 goals behind. It's not the score he was looking for.
Legrice, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. A little kick and it's play on. Hale scoops up the ball. Sauter with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Gathers. Fogarty picks it up. Tapped by Fogarty. Takes possession. Sends the Sharon on its way. I would have expected him to nail that. Guided by Kelso. Wiedemann scores with a beautiful kick. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Wilkins directs it down. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition, but with the bump. Interception. He's got the football now. Martin has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
A lot of possessions for him. Out of bounds near the 50. East Fremantle sending out Martin. Wilkins gets the tap. Free kick against Johnston. And that torp has gone supernova. Hussey, the better man there. He kicked that one like my mother. Rayner decisively. Guided by Pale. Lucky bounce collected with a kicking technique that's a bit like a suitcase in which we're trying to pack too many things into. Kicks to the square. No contest for that mark. Slams it on the boot. Swan Districts in front by 7 at the end of... The players are starting to feel the strain of the first 3 quarters now.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and breathe. Find another way.
Out of bounds near the goal. Into the game comes Meredith. Clean tap by Coughlin. Controls it. Was taken high. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 25 metres out. Swan Districts leads by 13. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Coughlin, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Gaines picks it up. He boots it. Junker gets the mark without contest. He slams that on the boot.
Hand looking to make them pay for that turnover. We'll have another ball up. Coughlin directs it down. Ribble with the mighty fist. And he's heading for home. The ball goes over the line. The ruckman battle for possession. Knocks it down in front. But gets it out of the congestion. With the goal, this kick stretches the lead.
Lopo obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Gets off a wobbly kick. And that ball is out of bounds. It'll be the umpire's ball. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces. Palms it down nicely. The bouncing ball is controlled. There'll be a ball up close to goal.
Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Mould sharks the ball away. Bevan has no one to contest the ball.
The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Claimed by Coughlin. Martin sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Hussey whacks one on the boot for goal. Hussey gets the goal from a long way out. That's 3 in a row for Swan Districts. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Coughlin with the tap. A favourable bounce. His kick slurs off the side of his boot. Marked by Pickering. Pickering likes his chances for goal. The Swans have scored the last 4 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Clean tap by Coughlin. Martin picks it up. He picks it up. They've conceded possession. Ham with the kick. That kick was asking a bit much of Bolt. Guided down nicely by Coughlin. And he stepped over the boundary line. The umpire will toss it back in. The ball going back to the players right now.
Coughlin is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. That's a mark. Wilkins taking aim. Wilkins shoots for goal. The ball's up.
Mould with the kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Bumps the pigskin. Waiting for the final siren now. Kicks it. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Coughlin guides it. He controls the bouncing ball. Hands like dinner plates. A lovely drop punt. East Fremantle. Swan Districts lead East Fremantle 57-14 with the final siren.